My name is Jason Stewart. This is Chris Black. We do a podcast called How Long Gone, and this is our year 2025 in review. We have our trusty confidant. His name is Andrews. He presented us a list of things that happened this year, and we haven't really looked at it yet, so we're just going to run through them willy-nilly.
I lived through it, but I didn't look at the list, so I
We
feel
all
ready.
lived through it.
Yeah, I feel ready.
So, it's been 1 year since January. The first thing on this list, the Twitter discourse reached an all-time high for a new subject. Is it gay to blank?
Yeah.
Is it gay to wash your hands? Is it gay to say goodnight to your friend?
Yeah.
Is it gay to go to a grocery store? What do you think, Chris?
Yes, yeah, it is. I think, though, if you're going to go to the bathroom, which we all have to, I think you can wash your hands before. I think it makes more sense.
Yeah, it works out well if you're able to take your penis out of your pants without touching it, right?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, if you can get the hog out without having to make contact.
Okay, so I think if you have a smaller penis, is that easier or harder to remove from your pants without touching it?
Oh, much easier. I can speak from experience. Super easy. Super
Okay.
easy. Just kind of pops out.
So if you see a guy wash his hands before and after, hung.
Huge.
There's no way he was able to coax the anaconda out of his trousers.
There's no
without
way. I mean,
touching
unless
it.
you're wearing some true religions, like some of the, you know what I mean? But otherwise, I think the way these pants
Which one of those chewy holes do you pee out of?
there is.
For our listeners at home, he pointed out the hole below his knee, which is a little presumptuous.
That's the kind of talent we want to work with here at How Long Gone.
Come over here. Just
Hung hot guys only. That's who we like to surround ourselves with.
Also, in the top of the year, to bring things down immediately, the LA wildfires.
Yeah.
The east side and the west side of Los Angeles burned. I was in the middle of it, so I was okay. A lot of people wanted me to evacuate, mainly my wife, and I said, I can't be bothered to do that.
But what is the neighborhood that burned?
Malibu, Pacific Palisades on the west side. East side is Altadena.
That's right, yeah. I'd never been to Altadena, and now I'm never going to go. So I think
because it's burned?
Yeah, there was nothing for me there to begin with, but I think that
it used to be a good place where you can get a big mansion for like $800,000, and it was amazing. But then you had to live in Altadena.
Do you think that Rick Caruso started the fires?
Probably, yeah. He's got a lot of things cooking right now. mostly neighborhoods.
You sure?
There's been a lot of false starts and stops, bannings and unbannings. We were going to release the Epstein, we pulled it back. Released the JFK, pulled it back.
Everybody is screaming, release these fucking files, we want to know.
TikTok is banned, not anymore. TSA shut down, back on. Shoes on, shoes off. What do you think is going to happen with TikTok in the future? Is China going to take over? Is the US going to take the algorithm and use it to create martial law, or is China going to do that?
I hope China. My vote is always for China.
Okay.
I think they're kind of leading the way.
When you move to China, what province are you eyeballing?
I haven't checked out Chinese real estate yet, but I've got the Zillow alerts. I'm kind of waiting for them to come in.
They're opening for This Is Lorelei on select dates.
Redfin is not in China yet.
So what's up, guys?
February came around. We had the Super Bowl, but also during the Super Bowl, not friend of the show, Kanye West released a Super Bowl commercial, which was...
I forgot about this.
It was a tricky little move where he put a commercial of him in the dentist chair, bought a Super Bowl ad time, whatever, millions of dollars, go to my website, buy my cool sweatpants, and then when you go to the website, he switched the Shopify to just a swastika t-shirt, which is a little... Swastika is bad, first and foremost.
First and foremost, it's a classic piece of graphic design that unfortunately has a bad meaning. And you can't wear it on a shirt, no matter how good you think it looks.
I hate the swastika, but it is iconic. Is that what you're saying?
It's an iconic piece of design. I think that all Dieter Rams would agree. But
sure, Hugo Boss as well.
Do you think Kanye was?
He put the SS in Boss.
Do you think Kanye was off the gas, the Galaxy gas, when he did that?
Can I have the nitrous?
Do you think? Because Kanye, he was spending how much on nitrous? Like 50 a week?
Maybe 50 a week, yeah.
50 a week on nitrous And I've done nitrous, of course.
Of course. Who amongst us?
But 50,000 on anything is staggering.
But we've only had the little crackers.
Yeah.
And
He had the full doctor
you wake
machine.
up the next morning in Vegas, your bed, instead of a bunch of rose petals, it's
Canisters.
It's spent canisters that you got at the liquor store. We don't need to have the big boys, do we?
No, we don't.
But
I don't.
but then when I see a mind like Kanye getting hooked on it, I'm like,
Maybe that would get you to make some affordable flat shoes.
People seem to like to drive on nitrous as well.
Really?
Yeah. There's a lot of car accidents where the guy will have the Galaxy gas in his lap.
That's
the
some ATL shit right there.
Airbag deployed, and he's still like.
I mean, I think that obviously driving under the influence is bad and illegal, but it's fun. And I think that sometimes you drove drunk last night, and it's
Touch wood.
It's fine, but I mean, I
If
think
you know your limitations.
I think that driving on coke is obviously the best because it helps you drive better.
Does it?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
But I would be at risk of speeding,
that is one
as well as talking to the officer too much.
What do you mean I was going fast? What do you mean? How fast was I going?
License and registration. Would you like to start a band?
Do you play bass, officer?
idea for you. And then also at the Super Bowl, of course, Kendrick Lamar.
Yeah.
That song, They Not Like Us, has been out for less than a year, and it feels like so long.
I saw something today actually saying that was the end of hip hop's reign. That song, because hip hop is no longer on the charts, no one cares about it anymore, except for NBA YoungBoy.
You niggas hate me.
And there's a big gap.
And Chris Brown.
And of course, well, he's an R&B.
Sure.
So they're saying that They Not Like Us was the end of an era of rap music because it's so corny. And it was adopted by like moms as like a rallying cry. And I've said Kendrick Lamar's corny since day one, do not get it twisted. And I think we're gonna look back a couple of years from now and be like, wow, this is one of the corniest things we've ever experienced as a culture.
Did you like his Celine boot cut bell bottom?
I don't like
jeans?
anything that he does.
Who, Hetty?
No.
Who? Dewey Griffiths, man.
SNL 50th anniversary, speaking of Pete Davidson.
Yeah.
I think this season is the They Not Like Us of SNL.
You think it's the end of Saturday Night Live as we know it?
If
Because
Bowen-
breaking news, Bowen Yang, enemy of the
Announced
show,
today.
an enemy of the show, left today. He's leaving Saturday Night Live, and I think what he thinks, and what many people like him in the past have thought, is that he will go on to be a movie star. And not everyone can be Will Ferrell. We have a lot of Kristen Wiggs.
He will be a TV
one
star.
hit, a one hit, and then they kind of drift off. Do you think Bowen has a Bridesmaids in him?
I think Bowen has several bridesmaids in him. I think he's going to become a national treasure.
I don't. I think there's too many gay guys that are better.
Just better?
Yeah.
Just in general.
Yeah, in general. Totally. I had nothing to do with acting or comedic. No. Just better. Just better gays.
Okay. So, you're a big flyer. You travel a lot. This was the year where TSA shut down for several weeks. There were planes crashing into each other, buzzing the towers. I think a Delta plane flipped over. How were you affected by this year's travel woes? How many flights did you take this year? 200?
I was probably gone 250 days this year. Let me tell you how much this affected me. 0. There was not one delay. I look at the news. The airports are crazy. You don't go to the airport. TSA shut down. It's all fucked. I went to the airport 3 times that week and I had no issues.
What do you think it is?
Somebody's lying.
Yeah.
Somebody's lying.
It's
And I
propaganda.
don't know if it's the Daily Mail. I don't know if it's the government. I don't know who it is, but somebody's lying. And if you were affected by that, I think you're lying also.
I was not affected by it either.
That's what I'm saying. I just think that this stuff is all made up. I think it's all algorithmic.
There is a little long COVID energy to it.
Yeah.
But somebody knows somebody who was affected by it.
No,
you know
of
what I
course, of course.
mean? With Love, Meghan premieres on Netflix. It's a television show on Netflix where Meghan Markle invites her paid employees on to pretend like they're best friends. They make a gift basket and then sign NDAs. Is that what happens?
I've done a very good job of not paying attention to Meghan Markle at all because, and I hate to say this, she's not hot enough.
I think that if you look at pull up a photo of maybe a younger Meghan Markle. I think she was a baddie.
No, she wasn't.
She was.
She belonged to the Toronto streets, man. She was out. I don't know. She was fine.
Hasn't stopped you before?
Compared
Let's pay some bills.
to other actresses, She's C.
She's an actress?
She was on the show. She was on
Oh yeah, Skims.
what's it called?
Scarps.
No, the lawyer show. You know.
Suits.
She was on Suits, one of the most boring shows that took off because of Netflix.
I'm just saying.
And she was on it as like I would say, B character. I don't, she was like on it, but she wasn't the star.
I could pull up some AI generated images of her where I think you'll be impressed.
I appreciate the fact that she has the most sinister energy of anyone that has ever existed, and people are onto it.
Do you think she's a parking lot demon?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Oral sex.
Oh, you mean is she like Nancy Reagan? Maybe. Mm-hmm. She could be going Nancy mode.
She throated. Also, kind of more in your wheelhouse, the government has cracked down, and with the FDA, Federal Drug Administration, cracked down on popper manufacturing in the United States.
What the hell?
Raiding several warehouses. People say they thought it was a drought.
I didn't have any problem getting poppers.
You had a back stock.
I kind of keep, people keep film in the fridge. I have an extra mini fridge.
Do poppers expire?
Yeah, what are poppers? Yeah, if you keep the poppers in the garage fridge, like your parents don't really check, and you can kind of...
Next to the NAD?
Yeah, exactly. I got the NAD, I got the sparkling...
Don't get those switched.
I got the NAD, I got the sparkling
poppers,
water.
oh, it burns.
I got the poppers. That's
Okay.
kind of what the college fridge is for.
When's the last time you popped?
I mean, 15 years ago.
But you have popped?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
When would you pop?
Just like when there was other stuff going on.
Would it be in a... when there's other stuff
No, like,
going on?
I mean,
would you do it in a club scenario, or would it just be like you and the boys
no, it would be a night,
having a giggle at the pregame?
It would be a nightclub scenario after I was drunk and on cocaine. Mm-hmm. Which is, I think that's when most people do it. Most people do it when they're getting ready to have anal sex.
I'm sorry, what? 2 vodka sodas, 3
vodka sodas, 3 lines.
3 lines.
Maybe a Jaeger shot.
Wow.
Well, it was a shot culture then.
People throwing their popcorn during the Minecraft movie. A lot of people think cinema is dead, and that was the peak of cinema. That was when I thought that movies and theaters and everything were going to finally turn around and we were going to get Hollywood back.
Let me ask you a question. Was this happening at white theaters?
Oh, yeah.
Hollywood's back.
But it's not back.
No, I know. I'm kidding.
Hollywood had a nice glimmer of hope where people were like, let's go buy a movie ticket at a theater with all of our friends, buy concessions, buy popcorn and drinks, and then yell and party and have a blast.
Maybe that's what will finally get me to see Marty Supreme, is if I can throw peanut M&Ms at his little head the whole time he's up there hitting the ball.
There's no movies where that happens anymore. I'm not going to see Avatar and rip my shirt off and move it around my head like a helicopter.
No, you're not.
I'm going to be like... Channing Tatum declares he will never again play fat roles on film and television, and then George Clooney, Callum Turner, Dua Lipa's husband, or to-be, announced they are no longer kissing on camera. What is next?
Channing Tatum's done a lot to his beautiful body, and I wouldn't want to put my body through that. And I think he's done enough.
Which one is more pussy? The no kissing, right?
No kissing is crazy.
I think Channing at this point, he got fat like what, 2 or 3 times for
he's
a
good.
role.
Yeah.
His body's sick. He doesn't need to do that anymore.
No, he doesn't need to do it anymore.
Clooney and Callum Turner never again kissing. I would say
that's the most wife guy pussy shit I've ever heard in my life.
I think it's dependent on who you're kissing, though.
Oh, I bet they let him kiss. Yeah, I bet they.
What if it's like Rosie O'Donnell?
Yeah, you can. I'm sure they'd be fine to make out with Rosie, but when they plop, Florence Pugh across from you or whatever, you can't keep that tongue in your mouth.
Not Pugh.
I'm joking.
Pugh's a bad example.
What's a good example?
Who is in The Materialists? What's her
name?
name?
Dakota Fanning. Yeah, Dakota. I'm acting.
I'm gonna need to act. Intimacy coordinator on set when that's happening.
I'll pay extra. I'll bring my own intimacy coordinator just to make sure my chick doesn't get mad.
Hoo-ha! How Long Gone, our podcast famously had some beef this year with CNN's own Jake Tapper.
That's true.
We
got tapped, as they say.
We had him on the podcast. He asked us what was funny about his son wanting to be a police officer.
That's not what happened. That's not what happened. He said, we asked him what his teenage son was into, and he responded, cops and the military. And Jason said, that's funny. How does he feel about minorities? And
then he said pro. But when he said pro, I don't know if it was really a pro.
And then Jake Tapper went on Scott Galloway, leader of the Manosphere, professor, rich guy, and said,
Bald King?
Basically said that we are the reason that the liberals are losing. Like people like us are the reason that liberals are losing.
We're the first people ever to say that police might not always be good.
Yeah, and so, but the real issue was they didn't name us by name, and I felt that was the disrespect. At least say
It's a pro move, though.
Keep my name in your mouth. But then the Daily Mail was able to uncover who we were and posted several pictures of us, and then Fox News called for comment, and we were able to come out unscathed. I think we won, and then I emailed Jake Tapper when we were going to DC for a show, and I invited him to be our guest because I'm willing to go. I like Tapper. I think it's cool. And he apologized, and I respect him for it.
It was a nice, little moment in the theater of Washington, but it's a twisted world that I don't want to.
He wrote, he wrote, a book about Joe Biden being old, and he got to sell books. There were 8 of those coming out.
Jake Tapper, you're a flip flopper. Come back on Hell on.
Anytime you want, Jake. Anytime you want. I'd love to come to your house in Virginia. I'm sure it's beautiful.
This year, something near and dear to my heart, Easter Sunday.
I didn't know that about you at all.
Fell on April 20th, 420.
Okay.
We also released our own marijuana this year with our friends at Pure Beauty, available at purebeauty.com, but it's just a nice little how long gone joints and everything like that. Did you...
honestly, these are perfect size to fit into an Easter egg.
That's right.
If
you have an adult Easter egg hunt, obviously I can't smoke them right here on YouTube or we'll get banned, right?
Yeah.
Probably.
Definitely.
And we can't smoke in here either. This is an expensive studio.
It's not expensive at all. It's a cheap studio. We're in the shitholes of Burbank right now. That's what we're doing to bring this to you.
Kanye released a song about giving his cousin head.
I forgot about that. Wow, man.
And that doesn't excuse the Nazi stuff, but it helps.
It helps a lot.
It's like 10%.
I don't know. Do we find the cousin?
I don't know if we found.
I feel like Charlemagne must have found the cousin.
Do you think it's real? Do you think it's a true story, or do you think the cousin is a composite of just?
I think the cousin could be a composite of other fellas. But I think it's a funny thing to do.
Do you think it's like a last-ditch effort, like when somebody is canceled for sexual allegations and they become a born-again Christian and blah blah blah? Is it a little bit of cleaning up the mess, a little too late?
Yeah, nothing says clean up the mess like I gave my cousin some top. Nothing says I'm going to get myself out of this.
Kanye, you liked it probably, right?
He loved it.
Human remains found near Taylor Swift's Rhode Island mansion, and that was swept quickly under the rug, similar to Obama's personal trainer.
Do we have eyes on Jack Antonoff right now?
Jack has blood on his hands probably, right?
Something weird's happening over there. I think they might be doing rituals. Who would Taylor Swift sacrifice? Her own parents?
Sacrificing for what?
Just
What could Taylor Swift
Illuminati,
need?
like Illuminati. Just more.
Because she got her, maybe if you want to get your masters back from Big Scooter, something's got to give.
Yeah, you got to put the head on the stake.
It's a cat, maybe.
She's got so many she wouldn't even notice.
Yeah, but it's going to be hard for her to kill one of her cats. Actually, no. Taylor Swift has definitely killed one of her cats. Bare hands. This was the year the world discovered famed actor Adrien Brody's fine art.
You guys are familiar with Adrien Brody. He's an Oscar-winning actor. He's got a huge nose that he's pretty well known for.
Your wife wants to fuck him?
All wives want to fuck him.
Oh, this is what we've got pulled up on the screen. So there's a lot of bad art. It's very similar, Mr. Brainwash, Monopoly guy. Nothing worse than Alec Monopoly, of course. It's very Adbusters, 1998.
It's very Adbusters. He doesn't know what Adbusters. You guys might not even know what Adbusters is. He doesn't know what it is for sure. Man.
But it's like McDonald's logo, but it's like bleeding.
But I think that the Adrien Brody artwork, as bad as it is, I bet it's selling.
If my Ethereum kicks in this year, I want to have fuck you money. I want to be able to buy Adrien Brody artwork just because it's funny.
As a joke.
I buy ugly shoes and ugly clothes that are expensive as a joke.
Well, we can go about it. We can get higher.
What do you think that suicidal Starbucks costs?
I bet it's 50.
70 grand?
50.
50?
50.
Do you think he's painted any of it, or if he just has people that do it?
Oh, he has people that do it for sure.
Puff Daddy in the news today. He was acquitted of a lot of the big charges.
Really?
Well, I mean, not today, but like earlier in the year.
Yeah.
He was obviously guilty of some stuff, which is why he's in jail
Once
right
again, free the guys. That's all we say. How long gone? We want to free the guys.
now. I think we should leave Diddy in jail, though.
He's not. I've said this before. He's gonna do very little time. Very little time.
What do you think is the future of Diddy?
Full comeback, maybe a big interview, then music.
What would a comeback entail? Because he hasn't been successful in music in 30 years.
But now he could be.
Who's going to produce this album for him? Who's going to touch Diddy? Who's going to proudly get into the lab with Diddy? Timbaland's AI?
Anybody he asked would do it. I really think that. I think any person that Diddy asked to make a record with him would do it. Except, I mean, think about it.
I don't even think Meek Mill would get it.
Oh, Meek Mill would definitely do it.
No.
These guys can't get a hit. They can't get a hit to save their lives. They need some star power, even if it's got a little smudge on it.
A little smudge?
A little smudge. It's a little oily. It's a little slippery.
That is not a little smudge.
It's bro, I'm telling you, it's a little smudge.
I'm
telling you.
Can we bet money?
I'll bet you $1,000 that Diddy has a full comeback. I mean, full comeback is obviously, there's levels to that. But
Okay, he's not going to have #1 on the Billboard charts for his debut song when he's fresh out. Let's say, what's the over/under? And I'll bet the under, you bet the over.
I don't think it's going to be. I'm not. The chart is not involved in my decision here.
Okay.
Like I'm saying, culturally, he will be accepted again, at least to an extent that would be shocking.
What year will he be sitting at the Grammy Awards?
I give it 3 to 4.
3 to 4 years.
Maybe less.
Okay, it's 2026 right now.
By
so
2030.
By the year 2030, he will be in the attendance at the Grammys.
Yeah. And I'm not. Look, I'm not.
$1,000?
$250.
Okay. I'm taking the under of course. K-pop Demon Hunters surprise global smash. Have you seen it yet?
Next.
I learned this year that you, Chris Black, don't dream. You never have dreams. And I'm not talking about aspirations in the future of your life. I'm talking about when you go to sleep at night and close your eyes, you don't have dreams.
I get it all done when I'm awake. You know what I mean? I don't need that. That's me time. That's me time. Just
Have you ever had a dream?
Yeah, when you smoke weed. Yeah, but if you go to bed sober, there's nothing to look.
To me, it's the opposite. When I smoke weed every day,
Okay, so cool.
and if I don't, like when I go to a foreign country, like if I were to go to Japan and I had a little bit of weed in my
Yeah,
bag,
don't Jeremy O. Harris yourself.
I don't bring drugs internationally.
See,
So-
that's how I know you're not really about it.
I'm not about it.
But go ahead.
I mean, I'll take Xanax, of course, but
You're saying you would have crazy dreams.
I'm saying if you smoke weed every day and you stop,
Yeah.
that's when you have very intense dreams.
I think dreams are for women. Kind of. I mean, like as a
bitch has dreams.
As a grown man, you're having dreams. Doesn't that feel a little crazy?
You know, so you're saying it's mind over matter. You should be able to,
Yeah, cut it off.
if a dream pops in,
Yeah,
okay.
I ain't got time for that.
Your favorite show of the season premiered on Netflix, Hunting Wives.
Who? I know you guys love Hunting Wives. Yeah, hell yeah. We got some straight guys in here. Hell yeah. Straight. Yeah, look, Hunting Wives is for the fellas. Even though it's a lesbian show, it's for the fellas. Look, Brittany Snow. So glad to see her back. And I'm happy for her. She's divorced. She's got a new man. He's a photographer, unfortunately, that I've never heard of, but still.
Do you think this show is for people who are into cheating and they like watching it, or it's for people who are not into cheating and this is like their dark, twisted fantasy?
Answer two.
Okay.
But also there's guns and stuff.
Yeah, that
You
is
know,
good.
so I think it's also more for liberals that are flirting with maybe some a little red. You know, it's like,
okay.
look at these.
So that's why you like it.
No, I don't know what you're talking about. No, not me. Not me.
We're not going to discuss Labubu's or 6-7, but we can touch on Dubai Chocolate, which had a very big year this year.
I still haven't tried it.
I've never tried it either. I don't have enough money.
You do. They sell it at 7-Eleven now. You want the pure. You want that
I
good
was talking
shit.
about the other Dubai
Labubu's?
Chocolate.
Oh, I'm sorry. The Dubai chocolate where you
Some of the
pay a
Instagram
white
models
woman.
charge a lot, and
You would fly in maybe an OnlyFans model to Dubai, and then you and your boys would have her defecate on you.
no, other way around. You defecate on the Instagram models.
Oh my God, I was confused. That's way better.
And then they created the chocolate treat that you can eat in order to manipulate the SEO. The same way
Yes.
Taylor Swift started dating Travis Kelce. So when you Google Taylor Swift Jets, football team comes up and not her private jet usage. Walt Disney's Frozen, the movie comes
Yeah.
up instead of his cryogenically frozen head.
Sure.
The list goes on. The list goes on. This was the year of the performative male. A lot of fellas reading books alone at the bar.
I don't know anything about this.
Joan Didion at Bar Secco trying to pull something, trying to pull a six.
I heard that Bar Secco is known for hot chicks, but there ain't any there, is what our friend Tim told me. He said that yesterday. He said it's dry over at Bar Secco.
Damn.
I think the performative male it's gotten to the point where I'm a little bit like, well, what do you guys want? You know what I mean? Do you want a meathead? Do you want a guy who listens to Travis Kelce podcast? Do you want a guy who reads? A little performative? Is it that bad? Is reading a tattered paperback really the worst crime you
Are
can
we
commit?
going to get pushed after being shamed into, I don't know, reading books, taking care of yourself, and all these good things?
The worst part of performative male is matcha. We're here with 6 guys right now, and I just went and picked up coffee. I'd like to point out, not one of us ordered matcha. That's because it's real men in here.
There's no milk in here either.
Matcha is for women, and we have to remember that. And that is the most offensive thing about the performative male trend is that reading a book is fine. Matcha is the crime.
Charlie Kirk was assassinated. Obviously, it's bad that he was murdered, and we feel bad for the people that loved him, but strange stuff.
I don't feel anything if I'm keeping it 100% with you.
It was definitely his wife.
I'm not feigning ignorance on this. I really was not aware of the level of this person until after he was dead. I don't care about that at all. I'm so disinterested in the whole thing.
Do you think that we will find out the truth about this?
No,
Or
Israel's going to cover it up forever.
It'll be covered up
Oh
forever.
yeah, we're never going to know who killed him.
They paved the crime scene the next day. Paved it. What is that?
I think there's some nefarious behavior going on, absolutely, and that's the intrigue is interesting.
A random kid who plays Wordle just did a heroic shot from far away. It's all covered up. There's meta glasses.
Look, I'll say this: the loss of a life is never good, but we need some answers.
The wife is evil. Tap dancing on the
You think the
casket?
wife? You think the wife bounced on JD Vance?
Definitely.
She was looking at Vance like a piece of meat, like a dog at the boneyard.
They look like brother and sister. Jimmy Kimmel canceled from television and then uncanceled again.
Jimmy Kimmel's a loser. I find Jimmy Kimmel is just the loser of the losers, man. I don't know what it is about him. All those guys are cut from a similar cloth, but for some reason he rubs me more wrong than a Colbert or a Fallon.
Once he gets removed eventually, now that woke is dead, is he going to double down on the man show and go back into the hearts of the red states?
No.
Or he's done?
He's done. He's lived in it. I think that like Fallon's just silly with it and doesn't know what's going on. Stephen Colbert is like good but cries too much. Jimmy Kimmel is neither of those things.
Colbert's a schmucker though.
Yeah, but Jimmy Kimmel just feels like something about him just makes you want to punch him.
Okay. Lily Allen releases her album West End Girl after a long hiatus. Basically ending the life and career of David Harbour.
David Harbour's going to be fine.
You think he's going to bounce back as well?
He's going to be fine.
What do you think he's going to do?
Continuing to fuck his way through all 50 states and then do a serious role.
Is there which states in America has he not purchased a butt plug in?
Which ones? It depends on who gives the tax break for film and TV. Because that's the only, he's going Atlanta, Vancouver, Albuquerque. He's not hitting, he's not hitting any of those
A
high.
Vancouver sex shop hates to see David Harbour coming.
Oh my goodness! Wow, 12 plugs.
We've got a whale. Our whale's back.
Got a whale.
David
Man,
Harbour's putting sex shop children
pray for
through
David Harbour,
college.
but God bless. I'm a Lily Allen apologist since day one. I love her. I think all of it's great.
Divorce bought on fleek.
She looks
got
great.
Got the titties done. God bless.
She looks great. She was good on SNL. Everything's working out. Everything's coming up Lily, and I think it's nice to see that sort of thing happen.
I agree. Do you think women want Skims, fake nipple bras, and fake hairy bush thongs? What is this being used for?
I would love to see the numbers on the sales of that, because I think the joke isn't funny anymore.
Let's get Jens on the horn.
I kind of feel like that's something that's funny to do a photo shoot of.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's a marketing exercise. I don't think it's meant to be worn or sold.
I think it's a good gift, like a little fun, funky gift.
Don't look under the tree.
Look, I mean, it's a great gift is something that you would never buy for yourself, but you're very curious to try.
Great point.
And
Just like butt plugs, I'm very curious to try.
for your wife, which would she prefer?
Great question. I'm gonna go nipple bra,
Okay.
just because I think it's a little more wearable.
What color?
White.
And we could kind of close things up with a couple things. The rise of Geese. Big year for Geese. Gotta cover Geese.
The biggest year for Geese. I mean, I know all these guys right here have the Geese LP. They got at fucking on vinyl. They got
have
special
pink
colors.
marble.
I mean, I think Geese is good. Cameron Winter is a genius. I think that he's going to be, whatever happens with Geese, he's going to be around.
Okay, is he Tom Yorking to his Radiohead?
Yeah, but Tom York's never put out any solo music anybody cares about, has he?
Is it like a Tom Petty and the Heartbreakers? Eventually, the Heartbreakers don't matter.
I think the Heartbreakers could be anybody in this situation.
And
But I
these-
like that they're all friends and they're like a real band, because I think that's rare these days. Like, we grew up together, this is like real, which I appreciate.
Yeah, I do too. I still haven't listened to it though.
Oh, to give it a spin. There's some good songs.
I don't know if I will. I kind of like not ever listening
If I had
to
to
it.
listen to Rosalia, I think you could take a swing at Geese.
I could.
Just to, keep it fair.
Near and dear to our lives, Trump has threatened to recriminalize marijuana. No, that's not good. As somebody who sells weed.
We gotta make all drugs illegal again. It's taken all
It makes it cooler.
way cooler. The fact that you can go into a store that looks like you're at Apple and buy weed, it's just
I guess
dorky.
the fact that I have to buy my peptides from a drug dealer, but I buy my
Exactly.
marijuana from the stove.
I don't know how old you guys are, but I used to have to buy drugs like a man. I had to get in a stranger's car, drive around the block.
Like a man.
There was no crypto. There was no I'll Venmo you.
If
there
you
was
didn't
no,
have enough money, you had to, you know.
Just the idea that like now you get a menu that's from a graphic design, like someone that works at Pentagram did the fucking menu for your different levels of Molly. Everything doesn't need to be like that. Also, if you live in New York, everything smells like weed all the time, and it's sort of maddening.
I'm kind of siding with you. Make drugs illegal
Make
again.
all drugs illegal. Again.
Because it'll make them cooler again.
Also, you want to create jobs in this country? Make drugs illegal. Put the dealers back on the street. Let these guys earn money for their families.
All right, Chris, on that note, that is our year of 2025 here at How Long Gone. I guess if you are just watching us for the first time, we do a podcast that appears 3 times a week. We interview people like Lord, Tame Impala,
Bon Iver.
Bret Easton Ellis,
We can go on. How much time do we have? Just go look.
Robbie Hoffman.
Go look at howlonggone.com. Scroll through. Look, you'll probably see someone you like. And we'll be back with you in 2026, hopefully doing more of this, even though we really, really don't want to.
Thank you for watching.